What's up, what's going on, legends? It's your boy Errl Shatter here, and in today's video I want to talk to you guys a little bit about recoil control and overall how you can improve your aim here in Modern Warfare. Now, before we jump into today's video, if you guys do enjoy this content at any time or find the video helpful in any way, make sure you guys show your support for the channel by going down below and smashing that like button. Let's go ahead and throw an easy goal of 20 likes on today's video. Also, if you guys are interested in finding your way back to the channel, make sure you guys do hit that subscribe button alongside that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. Now, one warning before we dive right into this: if you only have Warzone and you are a free-to-play player, this is not going to be accessible for you because you do have to enter private match in order to really test this out. You can honestly jump into Plunder and do this with your loadout or your class setup. However, obviously, you will be at the risk of getting killed by somebody, and you will also be wasting your ammo. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. So as you guys can see, I am in private match. I'm just jumped into a free-for-all. I set it to a endless time so I can show you guys exactly what you guys can do to improve your recoil control here in Modern Warfare. Now, this is something you can do for yourself. I would say, make sure you turn the time off, jump into a free-for-all. You guys can jump in with any gun that you would like, make a class setup for the weapon that you would like to try to get better recoil control with, and guys can do this exact same thing. So what I want to explain to you guys first is, in order to have better accuracy, you do need to understand recoil control, and for each weapon it is going to be different. So here we are standing in front of a wall on shipment. I'm going to go ahead and shoot without trying to control the recoil whatsoever, and we're going to see what kind of recoil pattern this thing has to offer. Now, as we can see, this thing starts out by going up just a little bit and then slightly pushes to the right as it does continue to go upwards. So in order to control the recoil for the M4, we're going to want to try to counter that exact thing with our joystick. So for me, I'm going to hold down just slightly and make sure I slightly push to the left as that right curve would try to initiate. So here we are going to move over to the right, and we're going to go ahead and see if we can't control the recoil on this gun. Now, if we look at both of our recoil patterns side by side, I think it's easy to say where we were trying to control the recoil and where we just kind of let it fly. So for those of you trying to improve your accuracy, or you just believe overall you see people that don't look like they have any recoil with their weapons, they have gotten very good at controlling this recoil, and they're able to hit their shots a lot more accurately. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys this exact same thing with the MP5, just so you guys can see how it works with multiple different weapons. So here we are with our MP5, and we're going to replicate the exact same thing we did with the M4 with this weapon, just to try to see exactly what the recoil pattern is, and that way we'll know how to best try to control that recoil going forward. So we're going to go ahead and aim at the wall, not control the recoil whatsoever to start, and just see what we get. It's pretty straightforward with this weapon. It looks like it goes just straight up for the most part. So in order to counter the recoil on the MP5, we're just going to simply have to hold down as we're firing this weapon. So we're going to go ahead and move over just a little bit. We're going to go ahead and try to control the recoil with this MP5 and see what we can make happen. As you guys can see, it's a much tighter spread when trying to control the recoil, just simply by lightly holding down on the right thumbstick, or for those of you on PC, would be kind of pulling down as you fire your weapon, and you are able to control the recoil a lot better. Now, I know I'm making this sound a lot easier than it probably actually is. However, it's going to take some practice of learning the weapons, learning the recoil patterns to overall increase or improve your accuracy over time. This is not something I expect you guys to pick up instantly. It is definitely something that I expect you guys to practice, but it is one huge way that you guys can improve your aim and overall understand each of these weapons. So another tip that I want to overall share with you guys that will help you improve your aim and also practice that recoil control that we've been talking about is to jump into a private match and feature it with bots. I fill it with 11 in a free-for-all match, which is pretty chaotic, especially playing on shipment, but it overall gives us the best way to practice our aim and that recoil control. Let's go ahead and jump in, kill a few bots, and just see kind of how things work. The idea of playing the bots on recruit is that you're honestly just trying to practice your aim. You have a target that shoots back at you, so it does make you kind of, compensate for that. However, putting bots on veteran isn't going to help you a whole lot. That just means you're going to get aimbotted by a bot, and that's not fun whatsoever. So as you guys can see, you can practice your centering, you can practice just overall recoil control. You can see that for the most part, I'm hitting all targets, not having too much issue with that. Another fun thing is if you actually own the game, I like to put the health up to what it would be in Warzone, which is about 250, and then do this exact same training exercise. And it overall helps me kind of figure out how many bullets it's going to take to kill, you know, individuals in Warzone and get a better feel for the weapons and what they would be like in the Warzone. So these are some tips that I think will help you guys overall improve your aim and, like I said, control your recoil a lot better. So if you guys did enjoy today's video, like we talked about earlier, make sure you guys go down below and smash that like button. Let's go ahead and throw that goal of 20 likes in today's video, just like I said before. And if you guys are interested in finding your way back to the channel, make sure you guys do hit that subscribe button alongside that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. I appreciate you guys for all the support in today's video, all the support on the channel, and I'll hope to see you all in the next one. Peace!